Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Minecrafters everywhere, welcome back to another episode here in our Minecraft Let's Play world. Hope you guys are excited for today. It has been a while since I've recorded, and I do apologize. You guys should start to see some videos coming out here rather soon that I recorded before the holiday break. I've been trying to get my act together, figure out how I want to do things. School's kind of started up for me again, so it's been a little bit interesting trying to balance all of that between recording, trying to get other miscellaneous stuff done that I'm involved in, and keeping up with the schoolwork. So, thank you guys for your patience on that. But today, guys, we are going to be doing some interesting work today. I'm right now grinding out a few XP levels here at our skeleton spawner, and I'm about to create a much better sword than what we've had in the past. So, this is the sword we've used. It's got Smite 4, Unbreaking 3. I'm going to combine that with the Sharpness 4, Fire Aspect 3, or Fire Aspect 2, sorry. Fire Aspect 3, that'd be nice. Sword here, which one's cheaper? Okay, it's cheaper to go this way. And then we do have to name this. How much is that going to cost us? 16 levels. Okay, so I got to pull up a sub thing here and see who I want to shout out for today's episode. So give me a second here to do that. Alright guys, so for today's shout out is going to go to Just Judge. So we're going to just go with Judge, and we'll do like maybe Judge's Hammer or something like that. So it has Sharpness 4, Fire Aspect 2, Unbreaking 3. And that'll be our sword. Now we can test this thing out. Kill all the skeletons with this. Yeah, so for today's episode, guys, we're going to go over a little bit of what I've done here off camera once I killed these skeletons. I guess maybe the smite was a little bit better because these guys are taking forever to kill. Or we're killing them all at once. One or the other here is happening. But yeah, so today, guys, we're going to be doing a little bit of work as well as explaining a few things. Get out. Can I just get rid of these skeletons, please? Just go away. Alright. So it's like, it's so tempting just to keep harvesting them. But yeah, we're going to go over a little bit of what we've done here in the past couple of episodes. Starting out fresh here in the new year and trying to get everything, like do everything within one recording session rather than splitting it up because it's just so difficult to like recap what I've done off camera if it's been like 2 or 3 days since I've last recorded. So if you guys see anything new and you want some more explanation on it, please let me know so that way I can get in your shoes and see. So yeah, what we've been doing, guys, is we've been kind of just hopping around to different projects. And I know that's something that I've done a lot where I just kind of go to different projects and I really don't finish any of the projects. So I've come up with a little task, I guess like task chart, so to speak. And I'm going to show that here in a second once we get over to, once we get over to the witch farm that we built in the last episode, because I've got some plans over there, some things I want to talk about over there. So yeah, let me get rid of these guys real quick, and I will see you guys over at the witch farm, and then we will discuss a little bit about what we're going to be doing here in the next, at least I think it's to the next like episode 60, so like the next 30 episodes or whatever I have planned out. So yeah, we'll see if that works out, but I will see you guys here in a little bit. Alright guys, welcome back. So this is what I've worked on in the past, I guess in between episodes. We are going to be working on a little bit of an extension to our base. So this is basically what I've come up with is, I'm just going to have, these are bottom slabs by the way, little tunnels like so. I'm just going to run around this area, and I do have a pretty interesting plan for this area. I'm not too excited about the work that's going to go into it, but I am excited about what's going to be produced from it. So let me get up here so you guys can kind of get a better look. We do have a pig wandering, yep, just hanging out here, completely trapped. It's fine. You guys can name them. It's okay. But yeah, so up here is going to be like an extension of our base, so you guys can see the witch farms over there to the right. I have to kind of turn my camera to see it all because it's interesting chunk distances here. And I kind of want this thing to flow within the mountain, like it's gone around the mountain so far, and kind of conform to that. And then once we get this kind of dug out, it'll make more sense. But basically our base is that way, and I'm hoping at least to hit either the storage room or somewhere close to it, so we can build the storage room out this direction a little bit more. But yeah, so let me talk about what my plans are for the next couple episodes here. So let me, we're safe here. Yeah, we'll let it go to today. Let me go ahead and switch over to my screen and bring that up. Okay, so this is what I've got planned out for, let's zoom in this just a little bit. So that's what I've got planned out for the episodes. So this is the episode time frame over here, and all this is doing is just going to tell me exactly what should happen in the next couple episodes. So we have to episode 67 down here, and you guys see the episode time frame, so forth. Then we have the priorities here. So priority 1 is basically just what we're first going to be doing, and then priority 2 and 3 are sequential to that. So it will make more sense here in a little bit. But basically, here's how it's going to work. So we're on episode 38 right now. We're going to episode 42. Basically, what I want to do between episode 38 and 42 is factory planning and layout. This is why I'm doing the interesting project. Work on a new chicken farm, and then the retired tool garden, or the rose garden, as I like to call it. And the reason these are listed in priority is this. So let's say we get to episode 42, and we've done the factory planning and layout, and we've done the new chicken farm. Let's say we haven't gotten the retired tool garden done yet. It doesn't matter, because that's priority 3. So once we hit episode 43, we're switching over to the factory startup, and then switching over to finishing the library. And if we get a mending villager, which is something I've been wanting to do for a while, then if we get all of these done here within the episode time frame of 43 to 47, we can loop back here to the retired tool garden and get that done. So I hope that makes sense in concept. The factory startup is basically going to be digging out a large area, so that's going to take a lot longer than it might appear to be. But this is what I've got going on here. So if you guys want spoilers, this is basically what's going to be hopefully happening within the next couple of episodes, up to episode 67. I hope this works out the way I'd like it to, because it would definitely be something that would be good for keeping us on task and so forth. So we got a couple things here. The factory planning, layout, and the startup, I'm hoping to have done by episode 52. So we're on episode 38 right now. Math quick, 22 episodes from now. That's 72. Whoops. 12 episodes from now. I'm sorry. Is it? 38. Where did I get 72? Okay, thanks for the quick math. No, it should be 20, 22, 24 episodes from this episode. Yeah, that's right, I think. Hopefully. Maybe. No, it's 12. What am I doing here? Just let me pull this thing up. Alright. So we're on episode 38. This is how bad I am, okay? Do minus 52. It's going to give me a weird number, I think. Give me the 2. No. There we go. 14 episodes from now. Okay. Let me just make sure that's correct. Subtract from 38. Yeah, 14 episodes from now. I don't know where I was getting 22, 12, and 10. But yeah, so I gotta work on my math. So this is what we're gonna hopefully get done within the next 14 episodes. Is the priority 1s, the priority 2s. The priority 3s would be something nice to get done. I don't think we're gonna get the steampunk village done by episode 52. As much as I'd like to, I don't think it's going to happen. I think our main priority is going to be getting a mending villager, which might involve getting the steampunk village up and running. Who knows? Or getting something up and running over there, which I guess that would be cool, hopefully. Yeah, and then hopefully by episode 67, We'll have the sorting system done. We'll have the wall checker. I'll go into more detail later on. It's just a very, very like basic summary of what's going to happen, and then we're going to have to clean up chests and so forth, because the sorting system should be complete. Merge old base with new base, that's the 2.0 that we're going to be digging out, and then stations, it's going to be minecart stations. Hopefully that will work out for us. So yeah, that's the plan for the upcoming episodes. So today we're going to be basically planning out the whole entire factory setup here, what we're going to be doing and how it's going to work. So I'm going to grab some blocks here if I have any. I don't have blocks over here, so I'm going to grab some, I guess maybe some dirt or something over from the old base, and then, not the old base, over from our base. These two are going to merge, so there's no old or new. I'm going to grab some dirt from over there, and then we're going to start to lay out or plot out the factory. So I will see you guys here in a little bit. Alright guys, welcome back. So I've gotten several stacks of dirt over here. This should be enough just to plot out our whole entire system here. And we're going to center this factory on the witch farm, which is a slightly controversial decision because I think a lot of you would be like, why not just center in the center of this area, you know? But I want to be close to the witch farm, and there's a reason for this, because right now this is going to be, the witch farm is our main source for redstone, for glowstone, for, you know, those two things are actually pretty important here in our world, redstone being the main thing. So I do want to be as close to this area as possible so I can keep this area loaded. So we're getting a lot of good drops from this witch farm. It's not, I haven't been online a lot. This has actually been the first time I've been online in this world for at least, it's almost been a week since I've been in this world, like actually doing something. It's been before Christmas. So yeah, you guys, I took a little bit of a break from Minecraft, just a tiny bit, but yeah, so we're gonna be laying out this plot here, this factory, and I'm gonna measure it out from, hopefully from the center of this witch farm, and it's gonna be 64 blocks in each direction, so that will make it 128 blocks, I guess, an area. So on each side. So this is the center area here. I made sure I did that with the ladder, and we're just going to start this up. We'll just have to remember that there's going to be one extra block here, and let's actually do this way. Okay, so let's get rid of, actually, let's do this. Let's put one there, and then that way we can count this block here. So I'm just going to go out 64 blocks in each direction with this dirt, and then we're going to run it down, and then we'll start to build some sort of a perimeter or some sort of a large square so we can visualize this and see where we need to dig out. So yeah, see you guys here in a little bit. Alright guys, so step 1 is complete here. We've got 64 blocks in each direction here, and we're going to then I'm not sure how exactly I want to do this, whether I want to run the dirt blocks down and then do the square, or I want to do a square up in the air here and then run it down from the corners. Not exactly sure how I want to do it. I think it would be smarter to just run it down and then do the square, because that would make a little bit more sense. And that way we wouldn't have to get rid of as much dirt up here. But yeah, you guys can kind of see how this is going to look. At first, like 64 blocks in each direction doesn't seem like a lot, but when you do it at 128 in each direction, and 128 wide by 128 long, then you have a very large area. Now, mind you, this is not a perimeter. We're not building a perimeter. We're building a factory within here. So it's not going to be like, you know, we're going to dig this entire swamp area. Maybe someday we might, but that's not on the priority list. Definitely not on a priority list. And I don't know if I have enough time for that. It's just one of those things, like, yeah, it would pay off, but you know, I might lose my sanity while doing it. So yeah, all I'm going to do here, guys, is just run these down to the water level and then connect them in the corners, and then we should be good with step 2 as far as getting this laid out for today. Alright everybody, welcome back. So we're back here at the base, and I will show at the end of the episode here what I've done over with the perimeter, but to begin with here, We're going to be working on a project that is needed to happen for a little while and hasn't. So we built this chicken farm back, I don't remember what episode it was, and this thing was the most complex thing to fit into a small space. And this thing is so broken, it's ridiculous. The minecart has disappeared on me. So there's a couple things that would happen. I always have, whenever I log in, I always have to come and check it. Because two things would happen. The minecart would disappear, or it gets stuck on that powered rail right there. And that's not a good thing, especially with the chicken farm that's supposed to produce copious amounts of chicken, which it has been. So all I'm going to do today, guys, is just basically rip out all the redstone in this thing, all the different gates and so forth, and I'm just going to hook it up to hoppers and then pipe it directly down into probably this chest here and just go with that. I know the hoppers are going to cause a little bit more, like using hoppers like that is not recommended, that, you see, I'm so tempted to just start over and do a new chicken farm, which might be the better option, and use like water streams and so forth and build it in a bigger area. So I think that's probably a better option. So instead of doing this, let's put our iron in there right now, and I'm going to get all the eggs out of the chickens up there. This is going to be a project. We're going to rebuild the chicken farm, and basically what my thought is to do it with just water streams rather than minecarts, because minecarts are just, they have issues. I love minecarts. I wish they would work the way I want them to, and they just never do. Alright, so let's drop some chests in here, and all we're going to do is just grab as many eggs as we possibly can and stick it into a chest. And this is going to be my life for the next 30 minutes. So yeah, let me grab all this stuff here, and then we will see, already double chest full of eggs. The reason I'm grabbing all the eggs is because I want to be able to put a bunch of chickens back into this system once we rebuild it. So yeah, give me a second here, guys, to unload all of this, and then I will be back with you all shortly. Alright, guys, so while this chaos is ensuing, I'm just going to do a thing here. It's a shame that the sweep attack doesn't work as far as like setting all the mobs on fire. That would be so much better. But the reason I'm going to kill all these guys is because I'm going to move them all, as well as the fact, oops, don't want to hit them with a shovel, as well as the fact that I don't want them laying eggs while I'm trying to work. So yeah, this is going to all get stuck into that chest. Go ahead and break this glass too, because I don't have plans on, I can make more glass if I need to. So yeah, let's unload all this. Of course it's glitchy. And we're going to get rid of all these chickens as well. So let's get this, and then we will get, oh my gosh, you're annoying. Can I hit you? Okay, you can do that thing, but I can't do this thing. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. Oh, so satisfying. Alright, let's do this. Nope, 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 nope. You shall not pass! No! There's no passing for you. Alright, that one's taken care of. I'm sorry, that was a terrible Gandalf impression, I know. Alright, and then on to the next one. I am Gandalf. I am Gandalf right now. There's no way these chickens are getting out. If one gets out, nope, nope, nope. we'll count that one. He got out, but I got him immediately, so it's fine. Oh, one did get out. I mean, what? None of them got out, I guess. Totally. Nothing got out. Okay. A lot of them got out. Definitely a lot of them got out. I'm getting a lot of XP from this, though. Here. Why are you in here? Okay. Go away. Inventory's full of junk. I hear chicken. Probably down there somewhere. Alright, so I think we got this covered now. All I'm going to do is unload all of this into a chest. And then we're going to have to proceed from there. Getting all the eggs collected and getting everything figured out here, because it's going to be a lot of eggs. So I might have to let a few despawn. Alright guys, welcome back. So off camera here, I was just getting some glass over here because I left it over here at this part of the base. And so this is what the perimeter looks like now, or I guess it's not even perimeter, it's the factory, where the factory is going to be laid out at. I got to do some digging here off camera in this area, and then it's going to be a little bit interesting how I do this. I could do it with sponges, I guess. I'm considering just filling this in with dirt, getting rid of the water, filling it in with dirt, then digging out that dirt and digging down. I know that's probably not the best way to do it. I think sponges are a little bit of a better option as far as that's concerned, but I don't really have a whole lot of sponges, and I don't know. You guys have to let me know in the comments if it's more efficient to just fill all this in just because of the large area we have, or use sponges. I don't really know. I've not used sponges before, so you guys will have to let me know that in the comments. But I'm grabbing some glass from over here because we got to repair where the chicken farm was, and so I'm gonna head back that direction and get myself some black wool so we can fill in some of those areas, and then I will be back with you guys here shortly. Alright everybody, welcome back. So off camera here, I've been doing a little bit of digging, and we've opened up a area here we're going to build our chicken farm. So basically, what my plan is, the base over at that direction, I guess the expansion of our base, is going to be kind of the area that I want to spend a lot of time in, and I want to keep things loaded in, like the witch farm, for example. The chicken farm, however, I really don't need to be loaded, because once we get this thing up and running, it's like there's no point. It's going to be large amounts of chicken that we'll get, so I figured build it over here, and that will make a little bit more sense. So I'm not going to be able to build the chicken farm in this episode because the episode's going to be a little bit too long for me to do that, but we are going to be building where are my ladders? But we are going to be building the structure for the chicken farm and where it's going to sit, and expand our base a little bit more. Why do I hear a witch? Or if it's down here. It could be somewhere down in that direction, I guess. Alright, but we're going to continue. I'm not going to worry about that too much. I just go insane looking for that. But yeah, so all we're going to do is add on to our base from right about here. So let me mine this block and then get rid of you. Okay, and so what I have to do is just tear up these slabs here real quick, and then what we will do, I'm going to leave this here. I'm not going to tear out the ceiling yet, as far as like the glass and so forth, because I might do this as like a little separate thing, because I want the chicken farm's going to be an interesting design. I've got a design. I don't know if it's the design I'm going to use, but it's going to be a design that I'd like to use. That's going to be it's going to be modular, so we can add on to it, but it's also going to be large. We're going to be able to make it very large if we want to, depending upon how much chicken we actually want. I have a tendency to produce like too much of one item, so definitely, like, especially with a farm like that where it's so easy to automate. It's not like a village, or it's not like a witch farm where, yeah, you can just go ahead and, go crazy with chickens. Witch farm, you want as much as you can get. So, but yeah, so mine that out, and I'm going to grab myself some of the black wool I just harvested, and kind of get to work on this. I think I'm just going to start over in this area here. Actually, no, we don't want to do it this way. Let's start from over here. We're going to conflict with the iron golem farm here, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful with that. But yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of a time lapse here, just me building this, so you guys can kind of get a little bit, I guess, a little bit of a last dosage here before we end the episode. So yeah, I will see you guys here in a little bit. Alright guys, so I think we've made some pretty good progress here. I've gotten the grid set up for where I'm going to build the new part of our base here. I quite like it when it looks like this. It looks pretty neat. But let me know what you guys think about, there's two options here we have for the ceiling. One option is what I have existing. Both of these options existing. Can I actually get up here? So there are two options here as far as what we'd like to do for the ceiling. So we have the slabs here, and I like this because it's more of a clean feeling. I don't see below anywhere, which I quite like. I don't have to look at any of the ugly stuff going on downstairs or whatever. But at the same time, you do this, and you can see everything, but it looks a lot cooler. I'm not exactly sure. I think maybe certain parts of the base should be like this, where we have the glass ceiling and the grid, but I think other parts shouldn't. Like, for example, maybe that needs to get converted over to slabs. But if we're doing like a giant build like we're doing here with the chicken farm, we might as well have some glass ceiling in here because it makes it look a little bit more open and spacious, and some natural light gets in. So I don't know, you guys let me know down in the comments below, but I hope you guys enjoyed the episode today. Thank you guys so much for your patience over the past couple of months, I guess past couple of weeks of it's been months of inconsistent uploads and so forth. I'm going to try to get on a schedule here. I cannot promise that I can get onto like I will upload on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays or whatever. It's going to be more of trying to get at least 2 videos out a week for you guys, mostly Minecraft. I do have a few interesting games coming out here as far as some gameplay from some other games, so you guys are going to have some input there as far as if you guys want to see stuff like that more. Like, always going to be Minecraft here on the channel, but it might be nice to have some other stuff up. So anyway, thank you guys for spending your time with me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of the episode, as well as which ceiling you prefer. Anyways, Cubic signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.